Great. So for us, for those who wants to rewatch, and for us that are not here. So please, I want you to just be honest with these questions. And if you don't want to put it on the chat, it's fine. But this is a safe space, right? We are not here to, nobody's judging anybody here. But you feel like if you put it out there, because that's one of the things I believe is putting things down. It just reinforces, your thoughts or, the idea. So if it's something that you want, you are comfortable enough to put out on the comment section, on the chat room. Yeah, please feel free to do that. So first question I'm going to be asking is, how are you really doing right now? Like on the inside, how do you feel? How are you feeling? That's why I first asked, I said, how are you doing? So I want to really know, how are you doing? How are you doing? Tell me, be honest. Right now, what's going on with you? If you ask me, for me, there's a lot I'm doing, right? And it is like so much work is on me. I have a 9 to 5, I have the Unveiled Woman, I have my family, I have some projects, and I'm like, God, how do I do all these things? But it's okay. So I want you to just tell me, are you tired? Are you hopeful? Maybe you're overwhelmed a little bit. Maybe you're unsure, or are you ready to go? I want you to express yourself. How are you really doing right now on the inside? How do you feel? Do you feel like you are drained, or maybe you're even peaceful? Like, yeah, I think it's okay. All is going well. Yeah, please put it in the chat room. Let me hear from you. Or do you feel lost, or maybe stuck, or you are driven? You focus. Let's go. I just want you to be a little bit open this evening, because it's going to set this mood or this atmosphere for your purpose discovery, your season alignment. It's just going to help you set meaningful goals, because you want to know where you are. Because like I said, we want to know where we are right now and where we are going to, and how can we get there. Is that not what it is? When you want to start a business, what is the purpose of the business? What do you want to achieve? Then how do you get there? That's strategy, right? Simple as that. It's not, when people are saying strategy, it's not one big thing. It's just, how do we get to where we are going to? What measures can we take? What do we do? That is it. So what will work for you might not work for me. It's just for you to understand who you are, the resources you have available right now, and what you can do with them. That is it. I'm seeing some comments in the room. Okay. I feel good, but also apprehensive due to a lot. It's like me and Tessie, we are on the same level right now. Because there's so much we want to do. Oh God, just help me. But we have to just take it chill, right? What I saying, I feel laid back. Okay, so much I want to do, but I'm not doing. Okay, listeners want to hear me boo boo. It's okay. It's okay. It's good that you're able to even identify those, that thought, which is good. But I don't want you to be hard on yourself. It's very good. Thank God that you're able to even identify it, because most times we are not truthful to ourselves, we are not honest. So thank you for saying you're laid back. It's okay. We help you by the grace of God to reignite, your purpose and vision today. But let's say I feel overwhelmed but hopeful. Inner peace, inner peaceful and calm. That's good. Overwhelmed, it's okay. But I'm glad that you are hopeful, which is very okay, which is very okay. So it's good that you're here. Being here even shows that you're hopeful. So let's just say I'm good at the moment, but also feeling overwhelmed as I have so many things on my mind. It's like many of us have so many things on our mind. So let's share, you just have to be kind to yourself. Thank you for being honest. Now, another question I want to ask you: what area of your life currently feels most misaligned or in need of attention? We have different areas, especially women. We have so many boxes, so many areas. Our families there, not only family, in the family there's husband, there's children. I'm just talking about married women right now. There's husband, there's children, there's maybe in-laws, there's family, there's your own immediate, your siblings, parents. Then you have your career, your job, your business. Maybe you have a ministry, you have something else, different things. So right now I want to ask, which area of your life currently feels misaligned, I need of attention. Is it your career? Is it your marriage? Is it your personal life, your spiritual life? Is it motherhood? Is it your identity issues? Is it maybe creativity? You just can't just think well. Something is just not right now. Is it your finances? Is it your health? What area right now feels misaligned that you want to, and I can you please if you have a writing material, I think I said it when I sent a mail that you should bring your writing materials, please, because this is not just an ordinary session. This is a goal setting, actionable goal setting session. So whatever I'm saying is a reflective question, whatever I'm asking you, and it helps you to think, right? So if you can jot this down, I beg you, please do it. Do it. So is it your career? Which, let me see, spiritual area, mental area? Good. Rather, please write it down, because these are the areas that you're going to be paying attention to. Some people here, maybe it's finances. So rather, right now, your own is not finance, your own is spiritual area. So whatever I'm telling you, whatever I'm going to be sharing today, just be tilting it towards that area. Okay? Okay, Tessie say my relaxation, my fun side, you want to reignite it. So that is a very, see, that means you need to start, we need to now set goals. It's okay. Where she's not. I'm fine. Don't worry. Yeah? Yeah, I know, but at least she's not so the relaxation and fun side, I apologize for that, right? So which area, please put it down in the comment section as I go on. I don't want us to take too much of the time here. So I want you to describe to me in one word. I'll take this class, another one, and in one word, how would you describe how you feel about the next 5 months or 150 days? Right? How do you feel? Do you feel hopeful? And this is a different question. This is not how you are feeling right now. Talking about how do you feel looking at the year coming? How do you feel? Do you feel expectant? Do you feel hopeful? Do you feel confused? Do you what I say she's optimistic now? Good, good. Hopeful. A little bit scared. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you for sharing that. Hopeful. Good. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because whatever you think towards that, whatever perspective or whatever mindset you have towards it is what you are going to, most times is going to help you, right? So I want you to just be honest with yourself. So when you say you are hopeful, okay, that means it's a good thing. Optimistic, great. Confused, okay, that means we have to work on that confusion. I just want you to be able to understand this thing and just, to help us a lot. Now, this is this question I have to ask you, which is what has been calling your attention lately that you've been ignoring, but deep down you know it matters? What has been calling your attention lately that you have been ignoring? Is it a dream? Is it a change? Is it a goal? Is it a message? You know it, you have to, pay attention to this. Is this something that you're supposed to, maybe it's a course, something you're supposed to do, you're supposed to pay attention to it. Is it your character? Is it your health? Is it your weight? Is it something, though it has been calling your attention, but you have been ignoring it? If you cannot put this down here, it's fine. You can put it in your notes. Put it in your notes. Now, last question I want to ask us, right? What do you want to gain from this session today? What do you want to gain? Okay, that's in my Bible. Okay, Bible has been calling you. Okay, good. Thank God. Thank God you identified that. So I want to ask you also, what do you want to gain from this session today? Expectation is very important. It's very good that you raise your expectation. Your book, okay. Strategy, good. Strategy, good. Strategy, good. Strategy, good. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that engaging session. So now I'm going to be sharing my slide and we'll go straight into the conversation for today. All right. So please confirm that you can see my screen. You can unmute or just say something that you can see the screen. Yeah. Can you see my screen? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, can see my screen. Good. All right. So in next 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes, I'm just going to run us through this. And at the end, I'm going to share with us. I'm going to share it on the platform also, WhatsApp, and maybe send to our mail. Not maybe, I'm going to send to our mail also. There's a worksheet that you're going to be using for this after this session. So 150 days of purpose, ensuring to clarity, alignment, and fulfillment starts now. Are we ready? So, what I want us to first of all understand, like I said, that we're going to focusing on clarity, discovering your purpose, and strategy aligning with your season. As that is how I tagged it, because you want to be in alignment. It is the alignment that will help you strategize well, right? Just knowing that this is what we are supposed to be doing at this particular time, because we can't do everything. I know you have 5 years goal, 10 years goal, you want to do something, but you can't do everything at once. So you need to understand what your current season is so that you pay attention to that and know what to do, right? So clarity and strategy. So let me start with purpose first, right? Let me start with purpose. And what is purpose? Purpose is the original reason something exists. Simple as that. I know there's so many definitions, but purpose is just a reason, a why. That is what purpose is. So when I ask you now, so what is the purpose for your life? Then I'm going to something different, because I'm not talking about what's the purpose of this phone. I'm talking about your life, because in this season, this 150 days we're talking about and beyond also, which this session is also going to help, is just understanding the purpose for your life in this season. There's so many things. Please excuse me. Amaka, please, you should go upstairs. Thank you. Suzo, please go upstairs, okay? When I'm done, I'll call. Yeah, yeah, you take your food upstairs. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for your understanding. So what is the purpose for your life, right? Purpose is why you were created. And there's something I wrote here in my notes, which is when your purpose is discovered or uncovered, because purpose is not found, it is discovered or uncovered because it's already in you. And you understand, so when your purpose is discovered or uncovered and you understand your season, you are at advantage. You are at advantage when you know your purpose and when you understand your season. So I said here, your purpose is why you were created. This is the general thing I preach every time. Purpose is why you're created. Your purpose isn't eating, it's already inside you, waiting to be discovered. So now you want to be saying, okay, what do I need to discover about myself right now that will help me? Because as you journey in this, journey in life, you begin to discover so many things about yourself, right? So, what do I need to discover about myself now? You're in this group, and when I put out the link for registration, many of the requests I got was many of the expectations. I want to discover my purpose. I want to discover my purpose, but I'm here to tell you that purpose is not static. It's not one thing, right? There's actually a specific thing for your life here, but there are many different, but like, let me use the word, should I use the word assignment? So many things that you'll be doing at different times or different seasons of your life. I don't know if this is clear. If it's clear, let me understand. Let me know that you got it. So there is a purpose for God, purpose of God for your life. There's a mandate on everybody's life to come into this life. There's a reason why you were born. Yes, and you will know that. And I'm going to also get to that point. But after you knowing this purpose, because it progresses, you now begin to understand some things to do at different seasons of your life. So right now that we are here, one of my purpose in this season is to organize this webinar for all of us. Though I'm working my purpose of helping women discover their purpose. But in this season, right now, my purpose is to organize this webinar. Or my assignment is to organize this webinar. Hope you get, thank you, it is clear, good, right? So purpose is why you were born and all of that. So I also mentioned here that purpose shapes everything. Purpose influences everything. The decision you make, the relationship you build in this season. Now, please, I want you to I don't want you to go ahead of yourself, right? Don't just be looking for one purpose, finding your purpose. Is here, it's inside, and we're going to get to that point. But I'm just laying this foundation for you so that you understand when we get to the purpose discovery part and all of those things. Purpose influences your decision, the relationship you build, the path you pursue. Anything you're doing now, from now, it must be purposeful. It must be intentional now. It must have a reason. Why am I doing this? Why do I need to upgrade? Why do I need to upskill in my career? Why do I need to, watch my diet this period? Why do I need to maybe save more, invest more? Why do I need to cut off that relationship? Because of purpose, because you know what you're trying to achieve, right? So that is what purpose does for you. When you understand, when you have a sense of where you are going to, it just changes everything about your life. So even the goals you set, even the peace in your heart that you feel, purpose changes everything about it. So my Smuro always say that what's it called? Is it Mark Twain that says the most important days in your life is the day you were born and the day you discovered your purpose. And I want to say to you that you've not discovered your purpose before, today and today you will discover it. Even if you don't even have you can't even have a full glimpse of purpose. That's the thing. At least the full picture, but today you will have a glimpse. At least you will have an idea of okay. I don't know who is trusting God with me today. I'm not preaching, I'm just saying, if you know that this is going to be you, that today we will leave this session with clarity, right? So how was I created? All of these things, I know that we are going towards 150 days of purpose, but this is very important so that you know what you are supposed to be doing right now. We don't want to continue to live our lives unintentionally, just living our life like as it is. No. There was the reason why you were created. I mean, if you don't want to know why you were created, please, if you want to know why you were created, let me see in your comment section. Or maybe you already know why you were created, right? If you already know why you were created, let me see in the comment section. And if you do not know and you want to know why, can I see it in the comment section? Let me know if you have not discovered or uncovered your purpose yet. Yeah, clarity. Yes. Why were you created? If you already know, that's fine. If you don't know yet, I want to know. I know why I was created. Great, Tessie. That's good. Elema says, I want to know. I'm trusting God for clarity. I have not favor. That's fine. Yeah, good. So why were you created? Why were you created? All right. Number one, reason why you were created. Let nobody deceive you. The most important reason you were created is to please God. Who agrees with me? See, this does not apply to only Christians. It doesn't apply to only Christians. Muslim. See, whatever you feel like you are worshiping, you want to please the person that created you. And I believe everybody believes that God created them. The Bible says that God created us for his pleasure. God just sees us and is in awe of his creation. Like, my God, I created this, right? He created us. Bible says that there's some guy that will say that God did not want the heaven. He didn't want to just be he wanted to bring his kingdom down, and he could not do it alone. He had to create people. He just wanted to expand his kingdom, and like, oh, now seeing us. So what are we not doing here, if not to please him? To do everything that he wants us to do. See, if you don't even get anything from today, this is the most important reason you were created. You were intentionally created to be a reflection of God's intention. So you are created to please God. So if you right now, you know that you're not pleasing God, maybe there's a way you're living your life. Because there's a way you even take care of your body. It's displeasing to God. Imagine you overeating. You're telling God that you don't care about your body that He created. Body that He created. I didn't want to use the word worship because that is what that's another word. But let me stop at pleasing God. Pleasing God with everything that you do, anything you do, in the way you talk to people, in the way you do your job, in the way you do your business. That's one of the reasons. That's one purpose. Because at the end of the day, we all want to go to heaven, except you don't believe in heaven here. We all believe that there's a place called heaven, right? You want to get to heaven, see God, and God is like, oh, you please me. Like, because if you don't even please God, it's very difficult for you to get to heaven. So that is one of the most important reasons. Whatever the religion, I will say, if you are a Muslim here, I will still tell you, you believe in God, Abi, Allah, but you will please God. Number two, okay, before I go to number two, we can't really find or sustain your purpose outside the one who gave it. This is, I don't know if you got this thing, no, but it thing just entered my body now. You can't truly discover and sustain that purpose outside the one who gave it. You know why? Let me use an illustration, which I think if you are conversant with maybe things around purpose or identity, you should know this illustration, which is everything has a purpose. Let me use this our phone right now. The phone has a purpose. It serves a purpose, right? Who created it? Apple that created it. It knows the functions and what the phone can do because Apple is the manufacturer of the phone. If the phone has an issue, even though nobody can repair it here, you take it to Apple Store, maybe not the one in Nigeria, I don't know, maybe outside the country, they must have a solution to it because it is the manufacturer that knows what is inside that product. So the one who created you, which is God, who is your manufacturer, who made you, is the only one that can help you sustain that purpose. You can only find it in Him, and He's the one that will help you. Because I know sometimes you go online and you see many things, different ways you find your purpose, your passion. Yeah, but that is not the why. Your passion is good. Those are pointers, which I will still get into. But the purpose for that passion is the reason for that passion is the purpose. Why do I have this gift? Why do I have this talent? Why? You should be able to ask why. Because when people begin to ask why they have it, they will not just use it anyhow or just use it, just for pleasure or to just make money out of it. You're going to make money from your gifts, but there has to be a legitimate reason why you are, doing what you're doing. But like I said, this is deep. Yes, it is deep. It is deep. You can't really find and sustain your purpose outside the one who gave it. Good. So another reason why you were created, because I told you number one is to please God, right? Number two reason why you were created is to create value for others. I want you to look at this word, create. Create value for others. Create value. Create. Do you know that we are creators? I'm not talking about content creator anyway, but thank God for content creating right now. But we are actually creators. God Himself, you see, I'm going back to God again. Because you cannot actually do it outside Him. You cannot. God Himself, when he wanted to introduce Himself to us, what was the first thing He introduced Himself as? A creator. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and He just gave us the breakdown of everything that He did. He did this. He said, and okay, He created the firmament, and He's telling you His nature is a creator. He now created everything. He now said, okay, He created I want to say that God created the creation, right? Then He created creatures, right? He created creatures like, the goat, the animals, everything. He created them. Favor, do you want to say something? Okay. He created everything. He created creatures, and then what did God now do at the end? Let us make man. What does that tell you? He said, after our image. after a creator. So God, a creator, created creators. So you're a creator. You're a creative. Or I don't know, you're a creator, you're a creative. So most people that are doing content today, it is the expression of God in them. You are a creator. See, you are naturally a creator. You are here to create values for others. But you need to understand what you are creating and why you are creating it. So you have to contribute. You remember that, when God first created the world, it was very good, the Adam and Eve, everything was going well in the Garden of Eden and everything, like the story that was told to us. Then something happened and everything scattered. But that power, that inspiration, the breath of God in our life is still there in human. That's why even though you know God, you don't know God, you can still succeed. Yes, because that in God is not somebody that will give you something and take it back. He already created, I feel like as God created God on earth, we are like God on earth here. So we are here to also make the world a better place because a lot of things are scattered. We all know. We are here to solve problems, right? We are here to solve problems and to serve. Many of us don't serve. Many of us don't want to serve. You don't want to serve people with your knowledge, with your abilities, with your, I don't know, I don't know, but you just have to be able to serve people. And there's so many things that God has deposited into us that if you don't serve people with it, do you want to take it to the grave? I don't know. What do you want to do? They don't need it in heaven now. They don't need it there. That's why Mike Monroe always say that the richest place on earth is the grave. It's the grave. That's where songs that were not sung have been sung. Where books that were not written, businesses that were not opened. I don't know. So many things that were supposed to be done, but they were not doing it. They did not do it, so it ended up in the grave. That's the richest place. Serve. I'm not talking about only volunteering in church or going to volunteer for an NGO. Serve people. You have something, you know something, and sometimes I don't know if that's happened to you, or maybe it's not only me. You really know something. Like, wow, this is a very big insight. So even though somebody that read it before, it doesn't matter. And you feel the nudge, you feel that urge to just share with somebody, even just to post online or just post on your WhatsApp status. But you just hold yourself like, it's not look as if I'm trying to, let me just boost myself. Have you ever felt like that? If you have, please be honest. No judgments here. Tell me. I want you to understand something. Maybe as you're here now, you're listening to me and you're like, hey, but I think I'll just go and put this thing. Oh, if you are feeling or you have felt that way before, I want you to just tell me. Just to say I have. Oh, yes, that is the creative ability, the creator ability in you. You want to solve problem. Yes, it's there. It cannot be. God has already given you. We are like God. God sees, God wants things to be good, to be better. The Bible says that He created everything and said everything was good. So why do we have bad things? And we already have the knowledge, we already have things inside, we have information to help people get better. In fact, I'll still get to that. I don't want to go ahead of my time. Tibi said several times. And I feel like no, don't feel like you're doing too much. That's what I used to feel before. I feel like, maybe let me just relax. We'll not be like, this gets no. That part of you has to come out. Please, let me just give us a challenge now. If you know that there is something, maybe it's any bullet points from here that you have taken, please go and share it. Share it on your status. Don't be afraid. Allow that gift to flow. Allow that gift to flow. All right. So let me go to the next. How do we create value? This is very important. I don't know if us want to now create values. Very important. Very important. This is very important. How to create value. Number one, lessons from your journey. Use your story as a solution. Many of us have gone through so many things that we are out of, and other people need to know how to come out of it too. Why are you holding it? Do you know that your purpose can be calling you from that place, that area? Why are you holding your journey, your story? Why are you holding it? I'm asking you, why are you holding it? Let me call your name. Tessie, why are you holding it? Tolu, why are you holding it? Petrila, why are you holding it? Favor, why? There is something that you have gone through that you came out of it. And a lot of people are also in that place right now. You should be able to share your knowledge with them. That's value. That people are paying for. Hey, God, something that people are paying for. People are paying for this. And you know it. Have you not come across something whereby somebody said something and you'll be like, I know this thing now. Why are people just saying all over? But I know it. Have you ever felt like that? It doesn't sound new to you. It's not special, but because you already experienced it and you know what it is, and you're like, why are people? What's the fuss about this thing? It's common sense now. It's not common sense to everybody. Oh, it's only common sense to you. Fear, maybe. No. There's nobody that doesn't experience fear. That's where courage comes in, Tolu. Courage. Courage is doing things even in spite of the fear. Right?
Protecting my heart.
Yeah. So the fear is there, but you do it. And it's painful because sometimes I pay for it. I know. It's very like, what's there? You know it now. Exactly. Most of when you listen to all of this motivational speakers and so I sit under Ebuka Oshika a lot. I don't know. I think I've eaten that woman. I don't know. I have Oshika, DDK. I have, After that, they'll say something. I'm like, this thing is normal thing now. But it's not normal to a lot of people. So please share your story. And most of the time, they share their stories. They share their experiences. Please stop holding yours. Let that courage come out. Purpose might be calling you from that. Also, next is embrace virtues. You have lived model the values, you just live and model the values you've grown into. Maybe just new knowledge, you just learn something really new, and it's just doing you somehow in your body. Like, you just need to share it. You just tell people, you help people, you mentor people. You're not too young to mentor. No, you're not too young to mentor. Please just model the values you've gone. You used to be like this before, but now you're like this. Let people know. Let people know. It's value. It's value. Many people are still in that place. They've not gotten out of it. Also, blueprints for tomorrow. What do you see in the future? What have you? Many people are deep thinkers. Me, I know how to think a lot. I think really deep. And then sometimes I feel like maybe I'm a melancholy. I don't know. There's that part of me. Maybe I have like 40% of melancholy. Maybe feel like I'm a sanguine, but I have a bit of melancholy. I think a lot. And I was just like, okay, what if somebody gets to that point now? For example, I'm thinking about Unveiled Woman, and I'm like, what about their children? How do we, put children into this thing? I'm just thinking. So if you're somebody that have foresight, you're a deep thinker, you take things down, and maybe you just want to share, you just want people, here's value, honestly. I just want to provide direction for people. If I'm speaking to anybody here that is like this, can you please signify? I would really want to, if we can have a conversation later on, you know how to see far. I'm not saying you're a prophet, but it's actually prophetic too. But you can help provide direction for people. You know how to research. People that are researchers, they can do this. Yeah. Anybody like that here? Anybody like that here? Okay. So these are ways to create values. These are ways to create value. Okay, so like I said, God is a creator and he made you one. Do you believe that? That God is a creator and he made you one. So when you see content creators doing all of those things, don't feel like they're doing too much here. Again, they are actually creating value with what they can, just that you have to create the right value. The right value is very important. So another thing reason why God created us, I'm going to run to, I don't take much of our time, I think I'm taking much time. So it's also to connect with people. Man was not created to be isolated. Please don't isolate yourself. Even God is a Trinity, 3 persons in one. He's not alone. And you now want to isolate yourself. God created us for relationship, for connections, for connection. You understand what I'm saying? When Jesus came, But I had to bring people because for you to fulfill your purpose, you need people around you. Peculiar said, and this is that part of me being seen, okay, for that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So you need to do a lot of research. Yeah. We can talk about this thing later, Peculiar, if you want to. So you have to be able to connect with people. Man wasn't created to be isolated. That's one of the reasons why God created us, right? He wanted to spread. That's why when was it that Tower of Babel people, they wanted to stay in one place. God's like, I don't understand. That's not my purpose. That's not my plan. I want you to spread to the ends of the earth, multiply, and God scattered them. Right? So God wants us to connect with people. Many of us actually see, even down to the most introverted person in this life, you can find your community, you can find a way to connect with people. Connect with people. Stop hiding in your house. Stop hiding in your house. Stop hiding under, I don't know what I'm speaking to here, but please, we have to connect with people. That's why we have a community, right? So the next thing also is to contribute beyond reward. Many times it's not about the reward, it's not about the value. Okay, they pay me for this. It's about the impact, the kindness, and the charity. That's why we have a lot of NGOs today. They're just passionate about helping people, do things to just make their lives better. And these people, they cannot pay you. Even Bible says that you always have the poor among you, right? So if you know that you feel like you want to, help people, one of the reasons why God created us. It's a reason. It's a reason. So it's not far-fetched. So lean towards that area. So now I want to show you how to discover your purpose. Who is ready for this? Who is ready for this? How to discover your purpose? Bam, bam, bam. Straight up, no much talk. How to discover your purpose. Number one, God. Did I go back here? Exactly. God. And I'm going to say this. So God can actually just specifically tell you, Pam, this is what I want you to do, or this is why I called you, Pam. He will, you see, I don't know. That's why you have some ministers today that they just tell you this is their mandate. It's possible that God, it happened to me. God, as in, it was so clear. I want you to help women discover their purpose. It was as in I heard it, let's say I heard it audibly. Yes, I did. So one of the ways, in fact, this is the most, what's the word? This is the most uh I'm trying to look for the word that this word God is the only one that can really correct way. And that's the only thing that can come to my head right now, that can help you discover your purpose. So right now, I want you to, this is just me admonishing you to please, if you are far from God, please draw close to God. Draw close to him. And I'm not saying it because maybe I'm a Christian or this, but it's the truth. He's the one that created you. He's the one that knows what you are. He's the one that knows what you can do and what you cannot do. Many times you don't even accept. I've been noticing that different times, different layers of your life, you just as if you are living like you have lived like 5 lives in 1 week or 10 lives in 1 month. Different layers of your life. But if you don't tilt towards God and have a deep relationship with him, it's very difficult for you. Very difficult for you to survive this life. So you want to run to God. You want to really develop your relationship with God, because that is one of the most accurate way to discover your purpose. Then we have pointers. So I call them pointers because they are not really the way to discover your purpose or how to discover. They are just pointers, but they always take you back to God. Pointers to discovering your purpose. If you're taking notes, please take this note. Your gifts, your skills, your natural abilities. What is that thing that you're very good at? All of these things that are in my book. If you're not gotten my book yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Your gifts, your skills. There's some things that you are very good at. You are very good at. I discovered I know that I had gifts of writing, gifts of encouragement, but there's also what I will go back, I'll still go there, which is your grace zone. But I want to just stay on these gifts a little bit. What are those talents that you have, natural abilities, that when you do it, people are like, oh, it's only you that can do it? No. Maybe you are very good at organizing. You're very good at, sorry. You're very good at organizing. You know how to make people feel better. You're hospitable, right? And we have many people that are doing, what's it called, event planning, and they're not even hospitable. Maybe you are the one that is hospitable. Maybe if you started a business, with your gifts and talents, something would have come out of it. So your gifts and talents are pointers, but you want to now ask, why do I have these gifts? Why do I have this skill? Why do I feel like a natural when I speak? Why do I feel so? I feel like I'm just in my zone, in my space. Whenever I I talk to people, whenever I do this job, maybe this area, I'm just so good at it. That's a pointer. But you want to ask, why do I have them? There, when you dig deeper, there's purpose calling you there. Your unique strength is also part of it. You're very good at this thing. It's also like your gifts and skills. But there's some things that are very unique to you, that you know how to do this thing so well. Like it's just for you. It takes me to this your grace zone, God's dimension or God's dimension. There is also there's something we call God's dimension where God intentionally, maybe I don't know how to explain, maybe it's just part of himself. He just gave it to you. Do you know that when you listen to some people sing, you'll be like, wow, this person can sing. Oh. Eh, and it's not that you cannot sing, or you can sing too, but it's not like them. That's a gray zone. That is a natural one place that is so, it's just as if you're a god, like a god in that area. Let me use that word. As I'm talking to you now, I don't know if it's something is stirring in your spirit. Are you like having an idea of where maybe your purpose is? If you are, please let me know in the comment section that, okay, maybe it's my gift or this thing, I know how to do it very well. People have been telling me, oh yes, I don't pay attention to it. Or this area is like a God's dimension in you, your grace zone. Like they wake you up in the morning like this. You don't even have to, you don't need to, oh, you just go to it straight up. No, no, think you are so good at it. Those are pointers, but you want to ask, why do I have this thing? God, what do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do with this? Just dig deeper. Dig deeper. Also, your bodies, what do you feel deeply called to change? There's so many of us here, you want to change so many things. You look at your community, you look at your society, you look at your job, or maybe your organization, your church, and you're always talking about it. Ah, this thing, I wish I could just do it. I wish I could just become a president for one day. Those are burdens. You want to ask yourself, why do I always feel drawn to helping the less privileged? Why do I always feel drawn to helping children? Why do I always feel drawn to, you want to ask yourself those questions because those are clues. God is just telling you, this kid, look at this partner, look at this area, look at this area. Like I said, those are pointers. They are clues, right? Also, your life journey, your past. Maybe there's some things I've gone through in your past. Like, for example, me, I'm using my past, though. In fact, everything, my past, I have shared a lot about the next generation. Mediocres. Okay. Think about themselves. Who is listening to Koinonia this evening? Okay, are we together? Please, hope I've not lost you. If you've not lost me too, please. All right. So those burdens that you feel, I'm talking about your life journey here, your past, like I said, I'm using my own past, things that I want to help other women I don't want them to go through what I went through. And I'm just helping them by the grace of God to just, play my part, right? So my present also, whatever I've learned, whatever I'm going through in this season, I also help. And future clues, I've also mentioned that earlier. These are pointers, but you also want to ask, why this pointer? Why this gifts? Why this strength? Why this grace zone? Why this natural thing? Why this body? Why? That when you ask that why, then you now see that things that begin to get clearer and clearer. So now, this is very important. You know, the Bible says that to everything there is a season, there's a time, there's an appointed time for every purpose on earth. Now that you've understood your purpose and everything, I want to now ask you, from now till what's it called? December and beyond, if you want to extend it, which area do you want to focus on? Because you know, I mentioned when we started, I asked you which area do you want to focus on, right? Which area? So now I've helped you understand your purpose, pointers to your purpose. Now, what do you want to do about this information I've given to you? Because I don't want to just talk and talk and talk. Put in the comment section or in your book. I would love that I see it though. Which area do you want to focus on? Because if you want us to go to this next thing, this next season, you must be able to identify the area that you want to focus on. Is it in discovering your purpose more? Is it in working with God more? You want to pay attention to those pointers? Because you don't want to go, and these pointers will actually help you in setting your goals for the next season, or sorry, for the next, months of this year. This purpose, what I just discussed with you, because enough of living a life that is just anyhow. No, you want to be intentional. You want to be purposeful, right? So now, tell me, which area do you want to focus on? Which area do you want to focus on now? Which area do you want to focus on? You can put it in the comment section so that we get to see it, and we can go into it next. So, ask you, do you know the season that you are in? Or maybe I should reframe the question. What should I focus on this in this season? Because I mentioned earlier that there's purpose as a time and season. When your purpose is discovered or uncovered, and you understand your season, you're at advantage, because there is seasons for different things. This is not it. You cannot be planting when you should be reaping. God. You cannot. So you need to understand the season that you are. Season is very important. Many people miss their seasons. And I'm talking about the way they talk about it say it in church. You need your season. No, I'm saying that if you don't pay attention to some things at a particular time, before you will do it. I remember a scenario where I was going to take a course in counseling. No, I was like, okay, I'm going to take this course in counseling. I already had that desire. Then I was nursing my baby. And a thought just came like, why not just finish nursing her now? You can take it in January. And this was in June, the previous year. I'm like, wait, January. I told myself, Then I don't even really understood all the seasons thing. I said, hello, I know you. If you don't do this thing now, you will not do it in January. Maybe I will have spent the money for the course. I would have lost interest. So because that is what we call a Kairos moment. That particular time was very important. If I had missed it, I would not have. But I leveraged the opportunity and I went for it. I finished the first certification. I went for the next one immediately because it was the time for me to develop myself. Favor is saying this is the time for self-development. Exactly. This is the season you want to develop yourself, right? Personal development, good. So now what do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on? So that season of my life was where I just had to pay attention to this thing, and I leveraged the opportunity that came my way. Because if you understand the season you are, you begin to see opportunities. And because you understand the season, you harness them. You know, they want to drop it. I know this one is not for me right now. But because you understand what you want to achieve, you understand your season, it's an advantage for you. It is an advantage. So, excuse me. Yes, understand seasons and not missing it. So, the next thing, this particular analogy, I know people have different types of seasons and all, good, but this particular this types of season was what one of my mentors taught me, and I've lived by it, and I thought to share it with you. I thought to share with you. So types of season. I want you to begin to ask yourself now because you have already laid down what you want to achieve. Or have you not done that? You've already declared that this is what you want to achieve in the next 150 days. So now I want you to understand which season are you? Which season do you want to which season do you think you are in right now in that particular area? Is it preparation season? The time to align, to reflect, right? How many? Yes, is it time to align with your purpose, with your goal? Is it time to reflect? Because that is like the preparation you are planning. You have not done anything, but you're just, preparing for it, preparing for it. You're just laying foundation of what is next. I feel like this is like a preparation season. I just feel like the preparation season for some people. They're just trying to align. Okay, okay, okay. This is what I've been doing wrongly. This is what I need to do now. This is what I need to do now. It's like preparing. You are positioning. You're preparing. You're positioning. Is this a season? Or is it a planting season for you? Like what I would call an initiation, initiation stage where you now start taking steps. Okay, now that you have gotten everything after today, because there's nobody that will live here now say you are still in preparation stage. You are no longer in preparation stage. That's why you're in this webinar. The next step, if you've not done anything at all, should be a planting stage where you start taking both steps towards your goal, showing up and just, taking those initiatives. Enough of the reflection, we get it. Planting season in one of the discovered area. Good, 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 good. Tessie, great. I'm glad that it's a season for me to count the costs before launching. Good, good, good. Yes, you're nurturing season, Tessie. Great, great, great. So some of us here, maybe it's preparation season, it's a planting season, maybe it's a nurturing. You already have something in place, right? You're cultivating it now. This is time for you to stay consistent. Maybe in your career, you want to, okay, what do I need to take another course in the maybe next month or this month? Because I don't know how to do all those next month. This month, I just do it. What am I waiting for? Is it time for you to, maybe your business is not doing well? Is it time for you to go, maybe, I don't know, maybe take a loan to just boost your business? Is it time for you to call in investors? You need to understand this. Don't be laid back. You can't be laid back and just say, let's see how it goes. No, you need to understand the season that you are. And from the reflection, from having conversations with yourself, you will know it's time to begin to build habits. That I said I was going to, I want to change my diet, or I want to work on my weight. It's time to nurture that goal, right? Or maybe you started it, you're going to the gym once a week. Time to go to the gym 3 times or 4 times a week now. Just to build it up, right? Nurturing season. Oh, you've already done all of this now, and there's what we call the harvest season, where results begin to show. And many of us will get to that point. Maybe you're not there, but I know that there are different areas of our life where we've gotten to the harvest season where results began to show. The impact is there. Clarity becomes, visible. So now, whatever you have planned to do for the next, 150 days of this year, you want to take it one step at a time. You get to the preparation stage, because I know we are all in preparation stage. You go to the planting stage, you begin to take steps. Nurturing stage, begin to nurture it. I want you to understand season so that you understand when the season that you are. When you imagine you've taken both steps, you know that you've done it. So you're supposed to understand that, okay, this is time for me to stay consistent. Oh, it's in my nurturing season, it's my cultivation season. And you pay attention to it. And as a season now, you're not going to see results. Oh, and it gives you that drive to go on again. That's what season does for you. The farmer knows when to wait for harvest. It doesn't rush it. It doesn't rush it. You're like that farmer. You know when it's going to show, right? So what I was talking, I think I was talking about self-development. What do you need to do next now? Do you want to get books to read? Do you want to take a course? That is the planting stage. That is taking both steps. Right? Then when you go to the harvest, you need to see results. Do you want to replant? So what can I do next? Because you don't want to remain there. What do you want to do next? Reassess. What do you need to change? Because you're starting a new circle. Now with a better experience, you've done it before. You can do it again. You've done it before, you can do it. Gives you that drive to go. Seasons are powerful. Purpose is powerful. Season is powerful. Imagine these two working together. You're unstoppable. Like when people are doing things, oh, like, I understand my season. I don't rush it. When it's time to strike, I strike. I will just be there working, planning. But when I want to launch, I launch. That's how it is. What are you launching? Don't launch prematurely. Don't start prematurely. You want to really plan well, prepare well before you take those steps. I don't know if I'm getting anything from this session. If you are getting, I want to see in the comment section that, this is what I am getting. Because even me, as I'm speaking to you, I'm also ministering to myself. I'm speaking to myself because there are different areas of my life also that I want to also begin to pay attention to, right? So this is very important. Yes, Tessie is learning a lot. This is learning a lot. Great, great, great. Let me see in the comment section what you've learned so far. What is your take home right now? What's your take home right now? I've already told you about the purpose, about your seasons, that these two work together. Understanding your Kairos moment, they work together. They work together. And one of the ways you can really understand this is paying attention to yourself. Reflect. As in, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Do you really spend time with us? You need to spend time with yourself, where you can just be. I remember one of my mentors would say, you have to have a thinking time. You have to have a thinking time. You need to, even if it's 30 minutes a day, just be there. Nothing. You are just thinking, brainstorming on some things. Pay attention to it. It helps you, ask yourself questions. Yes, Kairos moment. Ask yourself questions, and you just begin to see so many things about yourself. So setting goals without considering seasons leads to frustration. This is very true. If you just set goals without understanding your season, you'll be frustrated because you'll be like, why is it not working now? It cannot work because, no, it's not like to not work, but you don't understand this, and it can lead to frustration and maybe comparison. So people be like, this person, look at the person has gone far. Do you know the person is in harvest season? Hey, and you maybe are just in a planting season. Why are you rushing your process? I don't know who I'm speaking to. I feel like I have entered. Don't rush your process, please. Seasons come, seasons change. Probably you are in your planting season or your nurturing season, that's fine. So when you might be in their harvest season, and it's okay. They've gone through the process also. And you too, you will get to that point. Just continue to sow your seed. Just continue to grow. Continue to pay attention to your seasons and continue to walk that journey. So setting goals without considering seasons leads to frustration. It leads to comparison. Don't compare yourself. Compare yourself. They're married, and so when your own comes, it's the latest now, isn't it? So now, what goal aligns with my season and my purpose? I've helped you understand what your season is. I've helped you understand what your purpose is, right? I've helped you understand the planting season, the nurturing season, the harvest season, and the replanting season. So whatever goal you want to set now should put season into consideration. Whatever goal, see, it doesn't have to be some big goal. It's fine. Even if it's a goal, if it's something that you want to do next month, it's okay. But you have to put your season into consideration. Like, okay, in this particular area, in this particular goal I want to set, or this particular goal I'm working on, which season am I in? So what can I do next? Because a goal is not just one thing. There are processes to achieving a goal, right? So what can I do next in this particular plan? Okay, I want to take a course, or I want to focus on my self-development. Okay, this season is like a preparation or planting season for me. Okay, what do I need to do next to make me remain consistent, to enter a nurturing season? All of these things, it helps you to plan yourself well. So whatever goal you're setting, whatever purpose you want to fulfill, whatever thing you want to do, whatever goal, whatever dream you want to achieve, paying attention to your season helps. I don't know if this makes sense to you. If it does, please let me know. So I also want you to ask yourself, what can you intentionally focus on? What can I intentionally focus on? In alignment with my purpose. Because remember, we're talking about, you have to know your purpose, right? in alignment with your purpose. Is it to create value? Is it to help people? Because everything you are doing about you, we are focusing on self-development. At the end of the day, it's not really about you. You have to start removing yourself from all this equation. It's not really about you. Yes, you are doing all of this, developing yourself, making more money, but is it only to please yourself? No. There's a higher calling on everybody's life. There's a higher purpose, right? So what goal now do you want to set? What do you want to intentionally focus on in alignment? Please don't underline that word, in alignment with your purpose in this particular season, whether it's the preparation season, is it the planting season, or the nurturing season. What goal do you need? Even if this is one thing you want to focus on, it's fine. No pressure. No pressure. Whether it is in alignment, you have gotten, you've asked yourself, okay, I think I can create value. I think I need to focus on this. Is it to please God? Is it to help other people? Is it to connect more? You know, then what goal can I set in alignment with that purpose and in the season? Right. So this is a very good question that we should ask ourselves. So next, so I want us to, this is just like a, it's going to help us to just how to set goals in alignment with your purpose and in your season. Choose 1 to 3 areas you want to focus on in the next 150 days. Maybe one area, maybe it's in your finances, in your marriage, in your family, in your own personal life. Maybe if you're single, in your personal life, in your relationships, in your career, maybe 1 or 2. Then, if you know you want to achieve this goal, I beg you, no more, go write them down. Goals are not written down, they're just wishes. Write your goals down. Even the Bible says that write a vision, make it plain. That's one of the key areas of visionaries, key powers of visionaries. They write things down. I have a vision book. Things I've written in that book. So I'm like, oh, when is it going to happen? But it's fine. But it's good to write them down. Sometimes things I've written before, I now find out that I'm actually doing them now, and I've written them before. I didn't even know. I just wrote them down. Then I now go back to them. I'm actually doing this now. Right? Yes. Write your goals or your dream or your vision down. If you don't write it down, if you don't write it down, it will just leave you immediately. It will leave you immediately. Please just let me know if you can still see my screen. Okay. It will just leave you immediately. So you must write your goals down. Write your goals down. Write your goals down. And number 3, 1 minute. Okay. Number 3, set a clear deadline. I don't want to say your deadline is 150 days or December. Maybe your own goal is next week, Saturday, or next month. It's fine, but set a clear deadline, because that's one of the things that you don't want to miss it now. You must put a deadline, because you want to be able to trust yourself to fulfill that dream, or fulfill that goal, or achieve that goal. Trust yourself that you can do it. So set a deadline. It just drives you when you set a deadline to achieving a goal. Because if you don't set a deadline, like me, when I want to put something, I put it on my calendar. I want to do this in next month. I just set a date. Okay, I'm doing that day, and that date must happen. It does, see, the calendar has already made, I've already made a calendar and accountability partner. So I cannot change the date, because I will tell myself, that means if I don't do it, that means I don't have integrity. I don't have integrity for my own self. How will I show integrity to other people? So I just set a deadline. I made the promise to myself that I would do it, and I would do it. It just keeps me grounded. So maybe that's one of the things that you want to do too. Set a clear deadline that you want to do it that day, and you will do it. And next thing is, you can list everything that you need to succeed, everything you need. Put it down. You say, like I said, it's a process. Whatever you want to achieve, I don't know. Whatever it is it the self-development? Is it your career? Is it your business? Is it your family? Is it your relationship? Is it maybe you want to be closer to your spouse or I don't know. But there's a process. There's everything that you need. Write them down. Okay, now look at the goal I want to achieve. How do I achieve this thing? Number one, I have to do this one. Number two, I have to do this one. I'm going to share with us a worksheet, but I'm just giving us, just some pointers to that. So list everything you need. Even identify potential obstacles ahead of time. What will stop you from achieving this thing? Put it down also. Put it down. Then start. There's something I usually do, which is I don't wait to feel ready. I start before I begin. I start before I start. I can just put this on the palm. I've already set myself up because there is nothing. I will do it. I will do it. So start before you are ready. Start before you are ready. Don't wait. Don't look for motivation. When it starts, motivation will come or inspiration will come. Just start. Just start. Just start. And again, this is very important, which is finding an accountability system. I have intentionally created accountability system around me in terms of friends, in terms of, like I said, my calendar. My calendar is one of my accountability system. My calendar, my alarm. Woo! My alarm. If I show you the list of my alarm, number one, do this one, do this one. It's so long, and it just keeps me accountable because I need to have integrity. It's one of my core values. It's integrity. If I say I'm going to do this, I will do it. Should be a woman of my word. And as women here, we should be women of our word too. Should be women of our word. So next thing, this is very powerful, very powerful. Visualize the process. Oh, see it before you even see it. Just imagine that it has happened. Imagine that thing, that your goal. See that you're achieving. Picture yourself starting it. Picture yourself growing into it. Picture yourself going through the seasons. Oh, that helps me a lot. I imagine it. I see. Like I just visualize it. Picture yourself finishing this year strong. See yourself finishing this year fulfilled. When you begin to see it, you don't want to. That is not something that you want to. You don't want to be part of, right? Right? You want to be part of that thing. So it just drives you. It drives you when you have seen the end. Because we should be operating from the end now. As in fact, even as believers, because many of us here are believers, we should be operating from the end. Get to the end, then begin to walk your way back. See it before you even see it. Honestly, meditating on the picture is powerful. I don't know. That thing, I don't know whether, and I know everybody has the power to see it, to see. So visualize it, visualize the process, every step your week, how will your week go? Imagine it. At least it's not expensive to imagine, right? It's not expensive to imagine. All right. So we have the goal mapping worksheet. I'm going to share with us very, very soon. Very, very soon. It's going to guide us, turning our clarity into actionable goals. I don't know if you want it. I'm going to share with us very, very soon. I'm going to send it on the group and also send to us on. I would love that if I share this worksheet, is there a way you can, if you don't mind, share it with me? Maybe if you want a deeper clarity session, you want to do a one-on-one, let me see, let me know, and I'll be able to walk you through it also. Share with me. I'll share with all of us here. I will share. Let me even give you let me see, where is it? Just how it's going to, it's a very simple worksheet. A very simple worksheet is going to help you. And I want you to, what I mentioned about having integrity. Trust yourself, trust that you can do this thing, trust that you can do it, trust that you can do it. It's going to help us. It's really going to help. We need to start setting goals. We women, the world is not ready. They will not even know what's coming. They will not know what's coming. Can you see it? So I'm going to say it's going to be in a PDF form, and you can convert to Word if you want. Can you see my screen? Please just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please give me a thumbs up. So clarity checking is there, the different kind of season you are. Just write them down. the major goal you want to achieve, the strategy mapping is there, how to break the goal. It's very, see, I didn't make it complicated. Very simple and simple. And it ends with your first small step. That's all. Then begin to build on it. Begin to build on it. It's very simple, very, very simple. I'm going to share it with us. And I will, if you want me to walk you through it, I will. It will be my honor to do that with you. Honor to do that with you. So that comes to the end, or this brings us to the end of our session today. I hope that this has blessed you. And I just want you to, as we wrap up this conversation, I don't know, I want to just leave you to one truth, which is you're not too late. You can start. You're not too far gone also. Start from where you are. If it's your preparation season, it's okay. It's planting season, that's fine. If not discover your purpose yet, at least I'm giving you some pointers. If you don't even take anything, at least you going back to God, pleasing Him, creating value. Don't be afraid to create value. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts. Nobody will beat you, right? Right? You still have a whole 150 days. There's still time. There's still a lot of time to shift, to refocus, to rebuild, and to see the result that you really desire, right? So don't just be inspired, though. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm your coach. I'm not inspiring you. I want you to be intentional. Intentional. So decide on the 1 or 2, 3 or focus areas you want to focus on. Write them down. Set a deadline. Even if it's small, it doesn't matter. Just start with it. Always remember that your purpose is not a destination. It's a daily unfolding. Different layers. As you go, you begin to discover more about yourself. You begin to discover more about yourself. And I believe in you. I believe in who you are becoming. I believe in who you are becoming. And I just pray that you finish this year strongly with purpose, with power, and of course, with grace. All right. Thank you. If you have any question, I will love to answer your questions. I would love to answer your questions. Let me see your comments. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Tessie. Thank you, Tessie. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. I would love to take questions if you have any questions. And I have something to share with us too very soon. Any question? If you want to have a question, if you have a question, you can signify and you can unmute your mic to ask the question. Or just give us about 10 minutes or 5 minutes for the question. Okay. Oh, Favor, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome to. I can see. Let me do a roll call. I can see. Toluwalashe, of course, is here. Tessie is here. Temitope. Samsung SM, please. What is Samsung SM? Can you please rename you? I want to know you. Samsung SM. Rhoda is here. Peculiar is here. Deborah is here. Favor Doris is here also. And Blessing is here. Okay, blessing. Okay. Oh, okay, blessing. Blessing, you have a question? Oh, thank God I didn't. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. The missus. My own problem is being focused. Okay, be focused. Consistency. Trying to be focused on something. It's okay. See, that focus, let me tell you something. There's somebody that is not distracted. Yeah, there's so many distractions out there. And that's one of the things that I will want that we fight. Fight. Okay, Tess is saying something. Okay, I'll get to that. So let me talk about this focus thing. There's so many distractions out there, and it's very important that as women, we need to, should I use the word intentional? The distractions are too much, and you need to. Sometimes I actually ask myself, how bad do you want it? See, I'm not here to sugarcoat things and start petting you and say, okay, you should just try. How bad do you want to achieve your goals? How bad do you even want it? Do you think it's very important to you? If it's very important to you, you'll find a way to leave this distraction. See, if you are suffering from, if it's maybe it's an addiction thing, you can always seek counsel. But if you have identified that maybe it's just you have time to do some things, but you just sometimes you can't be focused or consistency. Building consistency is not one linear thing, or it's something that you grow into. Sometimes you will fall, sometimes you will rise, but the most important thing is you keep on going. Keep on going. I actually shared this story. I don't know if I've shared it here. When I was writing my book, I started last year, early last year, or late last 2 years. It got to a point I got distracted. I wasn't focused again. I didn't write like I used to write every night. In fact, I left that book for like 5 months or 6 months. Anytime I remember, I will cry. I'm like, God. But I could not go back because of the distractions. The one they just dawned on me like, wait. Hello, do you want to launch this book or not? Why are you hoarding information? Why are you hoarding this value? I felt like I beat myself that day. How bad do you want this thing? That was where the thing came from. I don't know, other people can tell you other things, so, but I'll ask you, how bad do you want it? Do you have accountability system? I have friends that hold me accountable. I have friends that hold me accountable. So you have to put those kind of systems in place to keep you grounded, to keep you, like I said, you sometimes you will tilt it, but you have to come back, find a way to bring yourself back. Okay. With Samsung SMC have asked a question, but I just also want to really focus on Favor's question in being focused. And I'm glad that we have focus Favor. You might want to, if you're saying you have a problem of divided attention, I'm always focused on what to do, jack of all trade, master of none. It's okay. This is something that a counselor can address for you, can help you. And I'm honored to have a counselor here who can help you. Tessie is someone that can help you with that area because it's looking like an addiction thing. Because in fact, everybody is many times, especially in this country, going through one addiction. Favor, you need to start having accountability. Are you part of the community? Can you unmute if you want to? Can you unmute? Are you part of the community? Favor, this name sounds familiar. If you're part of the community, um, I would like to have a word with you afterwards.
Okay, good evening, Mom. Okay, I'm
Hey,
not sure I've been added into the community, but I indicated interest at the point.
indicated interest. Okay. You know what we do? Let me just drop, if you can get this number right now that I'm putting on the screen, please send me a message on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And if you're open to having a one-on-one session with a counselor, a mental health counselor, because all of most of these things are actually, it's not, don't worry, it's not you are not insane, you are fine. Just for therapy.
I can
Just for
understand.
exactly. Okay, great. That's Tessie's number. Tessie is a therapist. She can help you. But when it comes to the accountability system and setting your goals, it's fine. I can also work with you. But when you're talking about that, it was that divided attention that got my attention. So I want you to speak with her. Speak with her. She can help you. She
All
can
right,
help
ma.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right. So I
Mm.
saw on that question. Wow, where is because Tessie mentioned, wow, Samsung SM has left. I hope she comes back. I hope she comes back. Because she said she had a question. So someone mentioned needing a Bible, and I want to ask how a person can reconnect with God. So reconnecting to God is very simple. Bible say, draw near to me and I will draw near to you. Just draw near to God. God is not far from you. Excuse me. God is not far from me. I've been in different seasons or several seasons where I felt like God was far from me, and I'm a bit far, and I'm not, maybe I don't pray like I used to, or I've not been studying as I used to. When I just get up, I'm like, God, I'm here. Don't mind me. That's the way I act. I say, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Like I've missed you. I have not been, that's one thing. You have to chase after God. Some people feel like God will just continue to pet them, and my children, I love you. Yes, God loves you, but there's something called pursuit of God or pursuit of purpose. You have to pursue God. Not because that God is far, God is not far, but the desire to wanting to be in alignment with Him should drive you to chase after Him. Have you not noticed? For me, it happens to me. If I feel like I'm not connected to God, I can't function. I can't function. I feel like I'm off. So there's always something that will always bring me back. So if you're finding a way to reconnect to God, just go to God. There is no way around it. There's no special treatment. There's no special counseling that I will tell you right now. You want to reconnect to God, go and meet Him. You have to understand that God is your Father. He's a king, yes, ruler of the universe, yes, but he's also a father and also a friend. So you go meet Him and when God loves that we depend on Him, because we actually cannot survive this life without God. So you want to reconnect with God, you want to study your Bible, carry your Bible and read it. There's nothing I can tell you. I cannot tell you that you have to, I cannot pet you to do it. Carry your Bible and read. Open to the book of Psalm and read. Proverb, read. Open your mouth and pray. That is it. That is it. So I hope that answers your question. Hope I wasn't too blunt. Okay, Peculiar says, I struggle to be consistent. And I don't have an accountability system. Peculiar, one of the things that I will also mention about this accountability system, I'll go to the consistent thing. Accountability system is that you have to filter the like I say, it doesn't have to people, yeah, accountability system can be people, it can be your maybe your systems in the house. What do you do when you come back from work? There's if you read Atomic Habits, there is something this guy used. The thing just left my head now. Where oh God, the thing came to my head and just left me. Where there is a process, one thing follows another. When you wake up in the morning, what do you do? Can you just set, okay, when I wake up in the morning, this is what I do. You already know that when you wake up, you only brush your teeth to take your bath. I mean, what do you want to do immediately after you brush your teeth or before you take your bath? What can you infuse into it that it becomes a system for you? That's accountability. You know that immediately you finish this thing, trigger, clue, thank you, response, exactly. There's a trick, something will just flow. Now, when you do this thing, it comes to the next thing is this thing. Like for me, what I do, my alarm says 9 o'clock is my devotion time. Wherever I am, even though I'm like, hey, my 9 o'clock, it's already in my brain that 9 o'clock is my devotion. 7 p.m. is there's something that is allocated to that time. So even if I'm not doing that, my brain is telling me, you have not done this thing, you have not done this thing, you know? So those are the things. Or I wake up in the morning, I know that the first thing I do before I even stand up, I always say that word. Even when I don't pray to, I say, Father, thank you for this morning. I say, as in, it has become part of me. So I don't wake up. So what can you infuse into what are you trying to achieve? Where can you put it into your life, in your normal routine? So it's not complicated for you. Do you want to go to the gym? I don't know what you're trying to achieve, but can you say, okay, immediately I get home from work, I'm dropping my bag, and the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to the gym, or I'm dropping my own changing and I'm going to the gym, so that when I come back, I just take my back and take my bath, I eat, and just put it into your routine. Then for the accountability, do you have a friend that can hold you accountable? Tessie is have Tessie there. She, they are there. They come, hello, you said you're going to do this thing. Why have you not done it? They're just there fighting me and beating me, you know. So you have to have people around you like that. Then if you have somebody around you, that's beautiful. Then put system, set calendar, use your people. I didn't know the value of calendar until I became self-aware. My calendar, my alarm, I don't joke with them. They are my accountability system. So Peculiar, try to do that, right? Try to do that. There was consistency. I think I've already entered consistency, putting the system in place. What do you need to do after one particular thing? What is the cue? What's the next thing? What's like, okay, what I'm going to do next is this. and it's consistent. It's a part of your system. This is intentional. You just have to try. The more you do it, it becomes part of you. It becomes part of you. And you want to also read books on. I would recommend Atomic Habits for you. I recommend this book for you, Goals by Brian Tracy. Those are very powerful books that can help you. Simple, straight to the point. They don't talk too much. Read books on that. It's going to also help you. So Samsung SM, you had a question. Are you back? I think she said her name is Blessing. Blessing, can you ask your question now? Are you able to unmute your mic? Peculiar, did I answer your question? Favor, did I answer your question?
Yeah, sure. I can.
Okay, all right, thank God. Samsung SM, you might want to unmute your mic or type your question. You can unmute your mic. You said you had a question. Okay. Okay, Favor, great, great. That's good. Thank God. Do you see I have a question? Because I have an announcement to make. Okay, great. All right. So what if you have a vision and you have created goals, put up calendars, try to work with the goal, and it's not aligning? Does it mean this goal is not authentic? Hmm? Why will you feel like your goal is not authentic? Does it align with what you want to achieve? Is it going to benefit you? Is the goal going to benefit your life? Is it going to make you a better person? I don't think that is a goal that will not make you a better person, or a goal that I don't think that there's a goal that is not authentic. No, just have to consider. I don't know if you joined us from the beginning when I was talking about seasons. Just want to understand that, is this particular goal for this season of my life? Or can I track the season that I am in? What can I do at this particular time? Because she has left. Maybe her network is bad. So I don't know, maybe let me just quickly run this. There's no goal that is not authentic. Provided it's going to benefit you, it's going to benefit your life, it's going to serve a purpose, there is no goal that is not authentic. So what you want to consider is this goal appropriate for this season of my life? Is this what I need at this particular time of my life? So that you don't go and be chasing a race that is not yours yet. Right? For example, now I can't say I want to go and do one conference and I go and rent one stadium. I'm not Sarah Jakes. Even though I desire to do something like that someday, but I can't go and set that goal now because I know the season. It's not that the goal is not authentic. That might be like a maybe 10 years for five, not 10 years, like 5 years plan or something, or 2 years plan, But what can I do now that is in the season? So she's back. So there's no goal that is not authentic. What you want to consider is the season. Is this goal for this season of my life? So that you're not going to be chasing something that is not yours yet. You have set up a calendar, that's good. But if it's something that's going to benefit you, why not? But consider the seasons of your life. Is it in the planting season? Do you want to just continue to, put on, continue to invest in it now? So then continue to be consistent and, nurture it, cultivate it before you now begin to see the harvest. Because most times we are rushing to see harvest. No, don't feel like because you're not seeing the results here, then it's not authentic. Maybe you're in your nurturing season or cultivating season, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe it's not yet the harvest time. That's fine. You still speak. So don't give up on your goal, provided the goal is something that aligns with where you are going to in life. It's fine. No goal is authentic, is not authentic. So probably the season that you are right now is making you feel a bit discouraged. It's okay. It's okay. Seasons change. Just continue to do it. You know you are doing the right thing. Continue at it. If you need to maybe become more innovative, maybe tweak some areas and just make it a little better, that's fine. But just stick to your goal, stick to your dreams, stick to your purpose. Seasons change. Seasons change. I don't know if this answered your question, Samsung SMI. Blessing. I don't know if this answered your question. No, your goal is not authentic, please. That's why I was talking about the season part. because most time we said God, but we don't understand the season that we are in. It's very important that you understand your seasons. All right. So I want us to round up in like 5 minutes. I have an announcement to make, which is if you are married here, okay, blessing, thank God. Good. If you are married here, there is something for you coming up. Pop, 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 bam. So we're going to be having so this program is specifically for married women who feel stuck and unfulfilled in marriage. Who feel stuck and not fulfilled in marriage. Not like married life, like not in your maybe relation between you and your spouse. Yeah, that could be part of it, but generally feeling like you have not been able to achieve your goals, your dreams, your desires, your aspirations, and you feel like you are stuck. So many things are taking your time with children, or fear, or you don't just have the clarity yet, or you don't have the confidence enough to push, this is specifically for married women. So I want to invite you. The publicity and all the information and everything is going to go out very soon. And the first course is so I called it the Unveiled Woman Academy. It's specifically let me use the word you're unveiling with me. All right. So I am like a major facilitator of that program. So I'm going to be having guest coaches for that event. For the program is a 6 weeks course. I've never done this before. Becky, don't cry yet. But if you're of marriageable age and probably you maybe you're in a relationship or you desire to be part of it, I will not restrict you. I will not restrict you. I don't know. I just feel like I should not restrict you. If you're of marriageable age, you know that you should have gotten married, you desire, and you want to be part of it, I will not restrict you. Please, when the registration is out, join it, because I don't want you to get to marry and you are stuck. So if you know that you want to be part of it, it's okay. Peculiar, don't cry. You know when we put this on the comment in the group, we were like, hey, no. Don't worry. Peculiar, if you feel like you want to be part of it, please join. Favor said, I love your voice too. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for that. So if you want to join, please join. So it's going to be a 6 weeks transformation. As even me, I'm really excited. Yes, Blessing. Yes, please. Let me just quickly drop a WhatsApp number. Please, send me a WhatsApp on this number, and you add it to the group. So I just want you to please spread this word for any woman around you, married woman, or the single that wants to be part of it. This is a 6 weeks. So it's called the Unveiled Woman. It's the Unveiled Woman Academy, and it's going to be this is our first cohort. So this is not, and let me say, this is not under the Unveiled Woman Empowerment Initiative. This is Eloy Femena's coaching academy, right? This is like my ministry, or this is my purpose, right? So the Unveiled Woman, yeah, we have a community and all of those things, but this one is specifically it's me answering a call of my purpose. And I want women, I have been there where I felt stuck, unfulfilled. My marriage was good, but I wasn't good, right? And I've sat with women, and I know they've experienced, they are going through that also. There's so many limitations, and no, there's so much more that we can do with our lives here on earth. Because when you get to heaven, it's not about what God asked you to do. Did you do it? You don't do it. You're focused on only husband and children. Yeah, good. But what about the one I gave you to do? You did not do it. Nah, no, we don't want to be like that. So we want to be able to unleash every potential that God has deposited in us. Put it out, because you don't take it into the grave, right? So this is just now. This is just me inviting you all. When the flyer is out, the flyer will come out this week, and just get ready for these 6 weeks. These 6 weeks, you're going to become you'll be the unveiled woman. Unveiled woman. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for the session, for joining, for being engaging. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I pray that this all of the things we've discussed today is not going to just go like that. No, it's going to find, place in our heart, and it's going to the seed is going to grow, right? It's going to grow, and God is just going to continue to water it for you. Please don't stop reading, don't stop developing yourself, don't stop, taking, I don't know how to put, don't stop growing, don't stop growing. I know what growth has done to me. And I really wish, and I really encourage you to also pay attention to your personal development, your life with God, and everything that is just, surrounding you, and everything about you. Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you, Peculiar. Thank you, Favor. Thank you, Toluwalashe. Thank you, Tessie. Thank you, Deborah, for joining. Thank you for anchoring, for being our moderator. Thank you, Rhoda. Thank you, Blessing, also. Temitope, how are you doing? Blessing, thank you so much, everyone. So this session, it was recorded. I'm going to